What's up? In this video, I'm going to share the 5 signs that your investments are about to take off, not because you found the next hot stock, but because you're finally doing the things that actually build real investment accounts. And just to be clear, when I say take off, I don't mean that your investments are guaranteed to double in the next 2 months. I'm talking about the point where your investment process starts to work and the results can almost feel unfair. Jumping right into the first one, and that is investing before you spend. Now this sounds simple, but holy cow, most people have this completely backwards. They get paid, they go, pay their bills, they go pay for groceries, they go out and have fun on the weekends, and at the end of the month they go, how much do I have left to invest? And most of the time, it's not much. But when your investments are automated, you flip that entire script on its head. Instead of investing what's left over, you invest first and then live on the rest. This might be through your 401k, through a Roth IRA, through your traditional brokerage account, whatever it might be, it really doesn't matter. But the important point is that you are putting investing first and then choosing to live and adjust your lifestyle based on what you have left. So if you have your investments automated, you're putting investing before random spending every month, and that is a huge green flag that your investments are on the right track long term. The second sign that your investments are about to take off is that you aren't worried about daily moves in the market anymore. When you first get into investing, this can be extremely hard. CNBC is going to have some new headline that says, the NASDAQ has fallen more than it has in the last 12 months, whatever it might be. There's a new war that's about to break out, etc., etc. You could slap up a million different excuses to not invest. But the daily moves, separating yourself from them can be huge because you're going to have great days in the market where you're going to be like, dang, I earned an entire paycheck. And you're going to have bad days in the market. And honestly, I'll share a screenshot right here. Just recently, this last Friday, I lost more in one day in the market than I usually make in a month from my 9 to 5. When you disconnect from the daily market moves, your chances of touching your investments just diminishes, right? If you're caught up in all the daily market moves, you're going to have the temptation to go and try a new strategy or move money over here or sell this. And honestly, the biggest hurdle and the biggest investment killer is yourself. And I've made this mistake myself. I used to day trade. I tried individual stocks, penny stocks. I did it all, trying to beat the market and make moves with the daily or the monthly things that were occurring. And honestly, none of it worked. And so by disconnecting from daily market moves, you really remove yourself as a factor in your investments, which is extremely important. And that's a great sign that your investments actually have great potential to grow over the next 10, 20, 30 years. Real quick, if you're new here, my name is Kate and I share all my learnings and experiences from building a 6-figure portfolio in my 20s. I didn't go to school for finance. I don't work in finance. I'm a mechanical engineer by trade. So I just share the boring ways that I've invested and what has worked for me. So if you're into that, hit the subscribe button down below. I would greatly appreciate it since I'm a new channel. And let's go ahead and get back into the video. The third sign is that you have an investing strategy that is simple enough to stick with long term. Many people, when they get into investing, they think they need 15 ETFs and another 15 individual stocks, and they want to sell options on top of those. And oh, hey, I needed to go do this crypto mining thing as well. And I get it. Complicated feels smarter. I went through that same phase. Like I said, I tried a day trade option before. I've done the individual stocks thing. But what most people don't realize is that those strategies, even if they do have a chance to beat the market long term, you have to put so much time into them. And if you're putting half effort into that strategy, you're eliminating your chances of even beating the market, and you are significantly reducing your chances of being consistent with that strategy over the next 10, 20, 30 years, the decades to come in the future. What's worked for me and has allowed me to build a 6-figure portfolio in my 20s has been a simple ETF strategy, a base of something like VOO, which is the S&P 500 index. I've sprinkled in some other ETFs with that as well. If you want it, I'll link it down in the description below. I have a free download you can look at 5 ETFs that I plan to hold forever. So pick that up if you want to. Link's free. Link is in the description. It's free. But this has been a great benefit for my investing strategy because ETFs are simple and they're easy and they're effective. You can buy ETFs once a month it takes 3 minutes and you can forget about it and you come do it next month. And like we mentioned before, if you're really on top of your game, sign number 1, you will automate purchases like this to where it's completely hands off. The strategy is simple and it doesn't take a ton of your time. And honestly, you can go focus that time on trying to raise your income, which I'll do a whole other video on sometime. But I think that is honestly the best way to go about your investments. Passive investments, use that time to go and find ways to grow your income and then invest that extra in. And man, you're going to have rocket fuel for your investments and they're going to be waiting to take off. The fourth sign, and this one is my favorite, and that is that your investments are starting to out-earn your paycheck. The reason this one is so fun is that the compounding actually feels real at this point, right? The gains you're making in the account are more than your contributions that you're putting in. It's awesome to see, hey, my 1 week return is X amount. Dang, that's 2X what I made on my paycheck this month. And so it's really a turnaround from the beginning when you start investing, because all of your growth is coming from your contributions. If you have $10,000 invested, 10% on that is only $1,000. If you have $100,000 invested, 10% on that is $10,000. If you have $1 million invested, 10% of that, man, you're making $100,000 a year just in compounding. Now, obviously, the market doesn't give a 10% return, bang, 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 every single year, but the point is that the compounding really starts to take over and starts to out-earn your contributions and out-earn even what you're probably earning at your 9 to 5. And man, that is when it gets fun. That happened to me here recently a few years ago when I really started kind of out-earning my paycheck on some good days in the market. And it's a cool feeling because you're grinding, you're saving, you're investing, and it's awesome to see your investments start to pay off. And this is a huge sign that the sky is the limit for your portfolio and all of your investments, and there's no telling how much you're going to be earning on it in the future if you stay consistent. Number 5, and this one might be a little obvious, but it's one of my favorite sayings in the investing space, and that is you're thinking in decades, not days. And this is a sign that your investments are going to take off because it's just a mindset shift. You're no longer looking at what is going to happen in a month, what is going to happen in 2 months. When you're investing even a small amount, or you're investing, let's say $1,000, right? You're not worried about, if I earn 10% on that, it's going to earn $100. Like, that's not the point of that. The point is that you're looking at that $1,000 and saying, hey, if you're in your 20s, right? I think the multiplier investing in your 20s, I'll throw a chart of it right here, but I think it's 20 something X, like on every dollar that you invest, in your early 20s. So you're not looking at, this is going to make me $100 this year. You're looking at, hey, in 30 years, this $1,000 is going to be worth 25 grand. And something else that comes with this mindset shift is that you don't really need everything to happen immediately. And so it can actually be a big relief, as an investor, right? You're building a strategy and you have a plan that you are ready to follow. You're not comparing yourself to some rando on the internet who claims to have earned 300%. You're satisfied with your plan and you're ready to execute it long term. In the engineering field that I'm in, we have procedures, right? These are procedures that have existed for 10, 20 years. They work. We're not trying to go and reinvent the wheel. It's boom, 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 boom. This is the most effective way to do it. This is what's worked in the past. And so when you start thinking in decades and not days, you really kind of adopt that similar mindset of just trusting the process. And that's really when you become dangerous as an investor. And so those are the 5 signs that your investments are going to take off. And I've personally experienced all those in my investing journey. If you want more of my investing journey, I'll put a video here on how I reached 6 figures invested in my 20s. And if you're new to investing, just getting started, check out the Investing for Beginners playlist that I have right here. Thank you for watching though. Hit a like on the video if you haven't yet, and I'll see you in the next one.